everyone, welcome to today's episode on A Talk with Sandy. I'm your host Sandra Zila Shindani, and on this show we bring you motivational talks and nothing more but the best. With me today is a very influential man. He's an agriculture scientist by profession and also an author. Mr. Martin, how are you?
I'm alright, thanks, and how are you?
I'm fine. So for viewers that are watching you for the very first time and they don't know who Martin is, who is Martin Sichilima?
Alright, thank you so much. Sichilima Martin is a Zambian youth who is passionate about leadership and believes in giving humanity a chance. I'm an agriculture scientist by profession, holding a diploma from the state of Israel in the Middle East. Not only that, I'm also a final year student at the Copperbelt University in the School of Natural Resources. Sichilima Martin is also a startup entrepreneur, the founder and the CEO of Giant World. Basically, what we do at Giant World, we usually offer two services, so to say. We have one store that is called the Giant World Bookstore, as well as one store that is called Giant World Fashion. Not only that, Sichilima Martin is also the brand owner called Zambian Pride and Culture. So what we do basically with the Zambian Pride and Culture is that we promote peace to the spirit of Ubuntu in the nation of Zambia. Sichilima Martin is also a celebrated author as well as a renowned author who has several awards attached to his name. So basically that's Martin in a nutshell.
So many achievements at a young age.
Thank you.
Really inspirational. So you recently published a book.
Oh yeah.
So what's all about the book?
Okay. Tears of an African Child is the book that I published. So basically about this book is that it highlights a number of challenges and problems that we African children face. It covers a greater scope of the challenges that have made an African child to shed a tear. Not only that, Tears of an African Child is a book that offers credible solutions on how we can overcome these challenges that have made an African child to shed a tear. So basically that's it about the book.
Okay, so I'm sure you might have faced some challenges in the process of you publishing the book. So would you love to share with the viewers what some of these challenges were?
Alright, thank you so much. Of course, putting up a book wasn't that really easy, as you might think. Challenges were there. The first challenge that I would highlight was the fear of me trying to put up a book. That was the challenge on itself. And so it all started when I was in Israel. I had shared this with a friend of mine by the name of Darius Nkoma. He's a good colleague of mine. So we were seated on a certain day, and then I was like, man, if I was to put up a book, is it not going to be a good idea? And then I was like, that can be a great thing to do. And so imagine a dream that started in 2018 was finally kind of fulfilled in 2020. And the other thing was when the book was published, my concern was, is it going to be marketable? Is the content of the book going to be liked by the people? So to me, basically, that was a challenge on my part.
It's really good to have young people that think and sympathize with Africa and the struggles that we Africans go through. It really sounds like a very interesting book. So what was really the inspiration behind Tears of an African Child?
Oh yeah. So before I published this book, I had to look at the challenges that we African children usually face. Africa as a continent has got a lot of problems that people are facing in it. And so a lot of people have cried, a lot of people have complained. And I've seen to say not all the problems that are kind of being addressed by the people that we usually entrust power with, So to me, the tears of the people that Africa is facing, to me that was a motivation rather than inspiration for me to come up with this particular book. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm sure you've got so many plans for us who love reading books and of course for Zambia at large. So what should we expect from you in the next 5 years?
Oh yeah, so in the next 5 years, what you expect from Martin is a lot of books. Pretty soon, maybe in December, probably so to say, I'll be publishing another book. It's a motivational book, of course. It's titled Ignite the Strength Within You. So basically what this book is all about is it brings to our attention to say we need to be cognizant of the strengths that we individuals really possess in ourselves to make things move in life. Yeah. Apart from that, also what you expect from Martin in the next 5 years is you expect a great CEO. Not only a CEO, but a great motivator, so to say. Yeah.
Okay, so there's so many youths or young ones out there who've got the passion, who can write books as well, and have got the passion of becoming authors one day. So what advice would you give them?
Okay, They say if you want to write something from an African person or maybe from any person, put it in writing. But to me, I would put it in other words. I would say if you want to educate a nation, put your thoughts and ideas in books. You know, what do I mean? What I mean is don't let that idea and solution that you have die a natural death. You know, you can communicate to people, you can solve problems to people via putting up a book or getting a book published. So don't really give up. What you can do is just step up and from the comfort zone where you are and get to publish a book. Yeah.
Okay, so looking at nowadays, people are living it in the name of modernism. What advice can you give to those young people that are wasting their lives by maybe abusing drugs or maybe living life reckless? What advice would you give them?
Okay, what the advice that I can give to those people, or let me say, the advice that I have for you is we need to be exemplary. You know, we are the custodians of our lives at the end of the day. We write our own script. At the end of the day, when we die, we need to ask ourselves, what is it that people will celebrate about me in case I'm dead? What is it that people will get to point to say, this is what Martin did the time that I was alive? They say, when you need to fly, if you want to fly like an eagle, don't mingle around with chickens, you know. Yeah, so for you to fly high like an eagle, you need to find those people that have an eagle mentality in them. For you to live like a lion, you need to find those people that think like a lion, you know. So the point all in all is that you need to find people that marry with your goals, people that are willing to celebrate your goals, people that are willing to embrace your goals, people that you share certain things in common. That way you can achieve a lot in life. Yeah.
Okay, so as we wrap up our show, what advice would you give to people out there?
Okay, my advice to people out there is that be a go-getter. The sky is never the limit. Yeah, no one should stop you to achieve your desires. No one should stop you to achieve your goals. So basically, just step up out of that comfort zone where you are and get to do something positive. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Martin. It was a good thing having you here.
Thank you so much.
So viewers, these are the books that he recently published. If you want a copy of this book, you can just call the numbers below. Thank you so much to everyone that tuned in, and also if there's anyone who would love to support his works, you can also contact the numbers below. Thank you so much for everyone who tuned in to watch me. It was your host Sandy. Till next time, it's goodbye and God bless you.